I forgot to do a thing. Okay, we should have a window showing. Yes, okay, hello. This is Jamie the D, the Mad Welshman, and this is Austen translation. What a lovely British pun. From Worthing and Moncrieff, this is another party game. This is going to be reviewed this weekend. The game is simple enough that I can explain it as we go along, although the tutorial does explain things quite well. Anyway, right. New match. There are two kinds of match. There is solo, well, three. There is solo, there is online, and there is hot seat. Oh, sorry. Solo and hot seat. So currently we are going to be playing a 5-player game with 5 players played by Jamie the D. As you can see, there is James Mason and his 3 friends, Abatha, Tagatha, and Bagatha. And we're going husband hunting. We are totally not going to Castle Dracula.
Introduction. Your terrible, terrible dilemma or disaster awaits.
So, as you might guess, this is taking the mickey out of Jane Austen, which is kind of odd because Jane Austen was herself satirizing, the social mores of the time. It's a bit odd. And the game is to basically have your stats as close as possible to your chosen bachelor. As you can see, not everyone has stats. There will be plot twists. There will be different things going on. Yes, I am sorry. As you can see, there is classical music, and it is quite lovely. Tabitha probably doesn't have a chance with Jack Willoughby. James Mason, on the other hand, might be in there. If there are no stats, then we don't know what their stats are yet. And that is part of the,
Chapter 1. The knives come out at the formal dinner party.
Yes, this is a competitive game. Right. So. Turn order is, random. But you can change it, as you can see. One rival plays last next round. Learn a rival's love interest, which doesn't really matter for this game because we already know. So we're gonna start with +1 charm and sabotage Abatha.
Place cards are switched, so she can sit in a rival's more flattering light.
Very good. Right. Tabitha was going for Mr. Elliot Williams, so God knows what the move's going to be. Let's go with +1 wit.
Her oh-so-clever Melonboller's remark is what passes for wit these days.
I don't know. I liked it. Right. We're not really worried about ruthlessness, I believe. Yeah, we're going for Jack Willoughby. So let's go for +1 wit and undo Bagatha's.
Conspicuously criticizes a rival's choice of pickle cutlery.
Yes, undo Bagatha's hard work. And Abatha is going for Elton Phillips, the rather bald chap. She's gonna try and improve her ruthlessness and see.
The young lady dismembers the suckling pig with disturbing vigor.
And see how that goes down. Meanwhile, ruthlessness is pretty good. Let's go with charm.
A rival vainly checks her appearance with the tiny reflection in her fish knife. And just how did that go over?
Jack Willoughby. Jack's happy. We've made good moves so far. Okay. Nice. Nobody has done the wrong thing.
Chapter 2. A harp recital brings out the worst in high society.
The events are randomly chosen, as are the cards. There are 4 rounds. Alright. Bagatha. Okay, Bagatha. What are you? You're after old Jack, are you? Very good. In which case, get round back on James Mason.
A delicate girl storms off when the plucking harp player is referred to.
Nice. We still don't know anything about Elton Phillips. So, James Mason.
Her insipid harp solo causes one of the simpler girls to swoon.
Very nice. Tabitha at least has an idea of how to impress Mr. Elliot Williams. Unfortunately, she can't do that. Play first.
She shoves other people's coats aside so she can sit closest to the door.
By the way, this will be the shortest stream of the group because, well, this is the game. There are random events. All of these are nobbling another player. You know what? Bagatha.
Pedantically, she grills a hapless rival on an arcane detail of harp tuning.
And James Mason is going to improve his ruthlessness and remove the charm of Abatha.
Carelessly, she leans against the harp, tipping it onto one of the girls.
Yeah.
A stolen moment with her bachelor.
Nice. This is effectively the score. The closer the match, the closer you are to winning. And this is, wow, Abatha's...
One heart? It could have been worse, I suppose, but not much worse.
Yeah, that is pretty bad. Not looking good for me, folks.
Not bad. In the middle of the road, probably going to die alone sort of way. One heart? It could have been worse, I suppose, but not much worse. No hearts at all. Are you sure her bachelor hasn't mistaken her for his dowager aunt?
Well, you can change your eligible bachelor if you so choose. Honestly, it's beginning to look like... No, going for Jack Willoughby is still a good idea. He's still quite fond of her. However, in Jamie's case, maybe going for Elton. There's not really many good choices for James Mason. And Abatha, meanwhile...
Chapter 3. Sometimes bridge games burn more than they build.
Glockenspiel and Splinters. Okay, Tabitha. You are looking to impress Elton Phillips.
She and her partner get lucky and manage to eke out a grand slam.
Or Jack Willoughby.
She and her bridge partner each take the blame for an unsuccessful bid.
Now, if this were a real party game, we'd not know what's going on. Right. And Phillips,
Her team shows off by taking far more points than they strictly need.
no. Let us take off a bit of ruthlessness and take off the charm of...
An overly competitive rival takes her offered seat at the bridge table.
And finally, why not? Let us learn.
She pays careful attention to the biting banter between a bachelor and a rival.
Oh.
So, oh, that changed.
The couple to beat.
Tabitha. Tabitha and Elton.
The plot twist.
So, as it turns out, charm is now going to go up. This is Austen Translation, a party game about, well, trying to woo husbands. Oh dear, the charm requirements have really gone up. Oh boy. Oh. This isn't good. Poor James Mason is out of the running. I strongly suspect.
A last-ditch
Ah,
opportunity.
right. Now this is one of the random... A bit of private conversation. Okay. So, last place player gets a chance to get some matches back. Which instrument did he say was best? Well, thankfully I've been memorizing the rounds. Glockenspiel. Okay, final round.
Oh, no, she didn't. Marrying well is the best revenge. Why the nerve? If that's not a cry for help, I don't know what is.
So nobody is going for poor Jack Willoughby anymore.
Chapter 4. An afternoon at the Archery Club goes horribly awry.
I do like that particular bit of narration. If only we might avoid the usual excess of calls to the first aid station. No. Well, that was an interesting bug. But it is Bagatha's turn. She is going after Elton Phillips. She needs the charm.
Tacky rhinestones borrowed from a rival's dress adorn her arrows.
Unfortunately.
She climbs up on a pedestal and pretends to be a statue of Artemis.
Right. Who are you after again? Well, this is doable.
She makes a shockingly racy, off-colored joke about quivers.
Only we knew what it was. So all of the charm is gone. Let's take the amusing gamble. Okay, Abatha.
The crowd is scandalized by her foolish embrace of the spinster lifestyle.
Basically, if you're losing but everyone else is doing badly, you might still win with that move. Right. And James Mason, unfortunately, has nothing. Absolutely nothing, so he's going to sabotage everyone. Oh no, he's going to sabotage, well, me.
She lets slip a ruinous rumor about one of her rivals. Epilogue, where the virtuous get exactly what they deserve.
Oh. No, Jack Willoughby's going to be unhappy. Bye-bye, Jack. Nope. So just one marriage. Oh. You can have up to 3 marriages, with a plot twist occasionally happening.
They fail to find a husband and die in humiliating poverty in a rat-infested hovel.
Only they'd had a chance. Terrible society of the time.
On a warm spring day, when even the birds seem to be tweeting their congratulations, the lucky bride and her pliable groom stood before the whole village and pledged their fiscal union.
And then we get the scores. Nope. You can see that Abatha was actually very close. 1 point off. Wit, charm, ruthlessness. Honestly, that was a relatively close game, and unfortunately we have the other flaw of this game. Going back to the main menu, quitting is your only option here. You have to hit escape. There are no buttons at the bottom. Anyway, but that's a niggle. I can sort of get where you're coming from there. So yeah, this has been a pretty damn short stream of Austen translation, which is a terrible pun. Like I said, there are other twists, other things that can happen. You have solo and hot seat modes. It's an alright party game. The narrative. I'm not terribly qualified to like say why I think that's a little kind of but yeah. So once again, we're gonna take a 5-minute break, and then we'll be back with Starship Corporation, which, along with City of Brass, is the other game to have surprised me by coming out of early access as quickly as it has. This has been Jamie the D, the Mad Welshman, and I will hopefully see you in 5 minutes.